with exclusive information on the latest in the Diddy investigation. I have learned from sources that investigators have found several weapons inside his homes. Several. They also have found videos.
What's up with it, YouTube? This your boy D Smith, and I'm back with another one. Today we got Diddy, man. It's crazy how everybody wanna pretty much make fun of him and talk down on him and make memes out of him, and you know what I'm saying, and just pretty much disappear when everything gets sour. You know what I'm saying? Disappear when everything go wrong. But when they was, popping bottles and wearing suits and everybody was, partying with him and all of that, DJ Khaled, Meek Mill, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Y'all going to all of these all black parties and and whatnot. And now when everything go wrong, y'all want to shit on him. Y'all want to shit on him. So it's like a lot coming out, a lot of shit for to go down. But I just feel like this situation is showing you how people treat you when everything go wrong. You know what I'm saying? When everything go good, everybody for you. But the minute something happen, they out of there. I'm gonna let y'all watch a clip on the update on what's going on, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and send this video out. Talk to y'all in a minute.
Diddy investigation. I have learned from sources that investigators have found several weapons inside his homes. Several. They also have found videos. It's been reported that Diddy has collected images of people in compromising situations at his residences. TMZ now obtained this video inside his home in Los Angeles after the raid by federal agents. It's reported that Diddy is the target of a sex trafficking investigation that comes after he was hit with a wave of civil lawsuits alleging sexual assault and trafficking. I've also learned exclusively that Diddy is in Miami. Authorities know exactly where he is. They've been in touch with his legal team. Sources tell me he's trying to avoid the paparazzi, and they're telling me he will not be arrested soon. Former NYPD Detective Derek Parker, known as the Hip Hop Cop, is joining me now with his thoughts on how this plays out. First, nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
So you know Diddy, right?
Yes.
In what way?
Back in the 90s, I was assigned to the NYPD, traced them, see if they were used in any crimes. They're going to go over anything about these. And right. With all these allegations that are coming out against him and against other people, a lot of people are starting to be very nervous about what's going on.
When you arrested Diddy back in the day, what kind of interaction did you have with him?
More professional. I mean, he knew who I was. I knew who he was. And whenever he got into trouble, it was like I was like his detective. So, yeah. I always had to come to the precinct of whatever happened and then to deal with him, to make sure that everything was good with the detectives there and then everything else going on.
We shouldn't wait. As of right now, he's saying he had nothing to do with anything. So
right now it's just an investigation.
Right. But it seems like all of this came to light after his ex-girlfriend Cassie alleged that she was in a very abusive relationship with him.
That accelerated things. I mean, his settlement with her and all the criminal acts that she alleged that happened, and then other people started coming forward, so it's like a house of cards.
Yeah, and I think there are several people right now that are alleging that they were in allegedly compromising positions at Diddy's house,
yes,
being forced to do things that they didn't want to do.
There are a lot of things that are coming out right now, and what's going to happen is that the government's going to go through all of these things that they have uncovered, and they're going to see if there's any criminality. If any charges are to be brought, they will bring them later.
So let's talk about this, because I'm not like into the weeds of all this.
Okay.
But apparently TMZ is reporting that Suge Knight, who's in prison right now, right? And he's
in prison, yes, he's in jail. For he ran over an individual in Los Angeles and he committed a homicide.
Okay, so
people that are upset about what's going on, and then
where people are starting to make threats towards 50, and Diddy is starting to go back, and this is how it starts in hip hop. It starts right on social media, and then it goes into the streets.
It does. You don't hear about that too much. I mean, back in the day, yes, right? There was a lot of that.
Back in the days, you had diss records where people would just do diss records, and one rapper would talk about the other rapper. Now they go to clubs and places, and this is where they meet, and then there's always collateral damage.
Okay, so there's also been talk. I didn't realize like there was this Camp Diddy. We're hearing that Usher, when he was a young man just starting in the business, he went to Diddy's house for an extended period of time. Even Justin Bieber was brought there. I think he was 15 years old. And now we're kind of looking at their interviews that they gave years ago about being at Diddy's house and what transpired. We're looking at it differently.
Well, they are, because they were young men at the time. So with all the sex trafficking allegations that are out right now, this is what everybody's looking at. They're looking at the past and the present.
So we're hearing that Diddy is not going to be arrested anytime soon. What do you think is going on in the meantime?
Well, the government is building their case. Apparently what they're doing is they're going through all the witnesses or cooperators that they have, all the evidence that they've uncovered, and they're going to see if there's any charges that are going to be brought up. But you'll see something happening very soon. This is not over.
I was about to say, and the Southern District of New York?
And that's one of the most prestigious districts. I just testified in the Eastern District about a month ago, so I know.
So you know these guys don't fool around?
No, they don't fool around at all.
Tarek Parker, thank you so much for being here. The hip hop cop.